What's up, babies? Welcome back to another deep dive. Today we're going to be looking at complexity during their run at the major, which is sadly ended. I wanted to hold off on making this video until I figured out if they made playoffs or not. Anyway, what we're looking at is from their 1-0 match against Heroic during the first CS2 major. And we're going to look at a couple rounds that Elige had an unreasonable amount of impact during overtime. But before we jump into the rounds, first I want to go over the criteria for what I think would be cool in these videos, just because this is still a new series. Shout out to John Boy for giving me a really good idea to steal. Anyway, the criteria that we're going to be looking at, most of the time we're going to want two of these things unless one thing just really sticks out a lot. First thing is the stuff that we're looking at has to greatly impact the series or the game, or have a less than immediately known part about it, or have something that's just immediately really funny about it, something that makes you bust a gut, and also it just has to be interesting in general. And I think this in particular has a couple of these things all wrapped into one neat little ball. So the first round we're jumping into immediately is round 32. This is in double overtime, MR12, so overtime starts at round 25. The start of every overtime, you are on the side that you were previously on, defense or offense wise, and then you switch at the halftime during the overtime. Start of round 32, Heroic go for a really fast A ramp push. They go and pick off JT first thing. And about 30 seconds later, the next frag to fall is Floppy getting some information peeking on A site, but that's quickly traded out for 2 kills by Elige as he gets helped out by what looks like a team flash from the T side. And the T side trolling the T side is kind of the big point of what's going on in this round. So Elige is knocked down to 18 HP. He has to play really safe. As Elige is falling back to make sure he secures more time alive on the map, Hausark is flanking through T-spawn and finds Nertz at 50 health, just kind of lethargically clearing around T-spawn. He doesn't expect Hausark to be in B main through T-spawn. Now, since Heroic has felt pressured from CT spawn and T-spawn from Elige and Hausark, they feel like they have to start getting a lot more aggressive on B site. Just in case Elige is anywhere on site, they start spraying through smokes, and that's kind of where their downfall happens. Because Nikodaz hits Tessis, who's at 100 health. He hits him twice and hits him for 18 health. And I remember during the match, watching this live, I spoke out loud to myself, "Yes, I'm a loser and I speak out loud to myself watching Counter-Strike games." Watching this, I spoke to myself, he's at 82 health, Elige can kill him with 1 bullet with the M4A1. And I knew immediately that that could make a difference in the round, because Elige is someone with such snappy reflexes and really fast aim that even in a disadvantaged fight, he can find a first bullet headshot. And this is what we see happen. And then immediately right after bomb is planted, Hausark starts peeking from B ramp, and Elige peeks from window and lands the first bullet headshot on a really awkward, unusual flick. Not an angle that you would usually like practice a flick on. And this round just kind of shows a comedy of errors on the side of Heroic because they had a lot of the advantage. Vertigo at the highest levels of pro play can end up being a little bit more T-side leaning, and in overtime you really don't want to give up any gun rounds because it's 3 gun rounds in a row. And if you give the disadvantaged side any leeway, a top 10 team can take any small advantage and run away with it. Jumping into the immediate next round, Complexity again go down 4v5 with a push on A ramp. This time it's Hausark falling. In this round, instead of just poking for information and getting 1 pick and turning around, Heroic actually commit to the A site. However, Heroic just take it slow enough to poke for enough information to find another kill on Grim. As they get that kill, they decide that's the point where they get to activate. JT finds 1 but immediately gets traded out, and that's Heroic's cue to start scaling, start throwing a lot of flashes and to really accelerate. However, they're running into the brick wall known as the Bald Eagle, known as Elige, and full blind spray transferring gets 3. How the fuck does that happen? And on stream you can hear him say, "You have to be able to spray full blind," and you know what? He did that and then some. Jumping forward to round 36, Complexity now at map point. If Heroic win this round, it's going into triple overtime, but Elige is not done having impact yet, and he's not done spray transferring yet. And after JT finds his first entry pushing up the B ramp, Complexity scale onto the site, and full blind at default, Elige gets full flashed as he's getting peeked from the left side of Jenny, but right before he gets full blinded, he sees JT gets the kill, and notices that he's getting peeked from the right side of Jenny. So what he does is just just kills him without seeing him and gets the first bullet headshot. What else would Elige do? Like, it's a silly question. What he always would do, naturally. And immediately right after the game, if you listen close enough, right before the high fives, you hear Elige say, I hit another one. HLTV likes posting post-win videos on Twitter, and in it you hear a lot clearer, I hit another one, and Floppy said, shut the fuck up. He's like, no, I hit another spray transfer after the one that you saw.
We saw it.
Oh, I did another one.
Oh my god.
And I was like, there's no way. And I didn't know about the one at match point. I assumed someone else got that kill. Everything happened too fast, but can't tame that bald eagle. All right, thank everybody for watching. I'm definitely enjoying researching these videos. I like just nerding out about something and getting to yap about it for 15 minutes. So if you enjoy, please leave a like. Suggest some other rounds or games or series that I could take a look at in this kind of fashion. If you enjoy these videos, also subscribe. I've got other kinds of videos. I've got tutorials. I've got other videos where I just yap. I've got frag movies. Every time I edit one of these videos, I feel like I get a little bit better at editing, a little bit better at creating videos. So if you enjoy seeing that process of a small YouTuber learning to become not awful, I'm your guy. Anyway, that's all I got for you today. Thank everybody for watching to this point, if you have, and I'll see y'all in the next video, where I think I'm going to be yapping some more. Peace out, chubs. What?